Yes. All right, we are here again, back again on this one. This is La Liga time. I tell you, La Liga. I love La Liga. But I can't love this La Liga alone except with this guy. This guy loves La Liga so much. I call him Mark. Mark, all the way from Canada, I can tell you everything you need to know about La Liga. So on this channel, One ISTV, welcoming everybody onto this show. I'm talking about La Liga time with this great man. This man, I call him indeed Mark. Mark is ready. But I have to tell you, if you're watching this for the first time, what the hell are you waiting for? Subscribe to the channel. Join us, join the community. We'll be on a roller coaster right here in our studio. All the way from our studio again in Canada. We already have a studio back there in Canada with Mark. Mark, La Liga, talk to me, bro. You are here live.
Yeah, we welcome everyone to the show. It's the beginning of a new season, and La Liga is exciting. It's full of flicks and thrills and all the drama. And it's another season that's going to is promising to give you the best of Spanish football, and I can't wait to get started. So, La Liga 2024-25 season, here we go.
Massive. Here we go. Please smash a like on the video for this great man. I'm telling you, he started Gidigba right there in our studio in Canada. Mark, what should we be expecting from La Liga this time around?
Well, there's a lot to expect, and then I will start by talking about the big teams. Of course, I have to talk about the defending champions, Real Madrid. Real Madrid have their goalkeeper, Thibaut Courtois, and Eder Militao. They have them back. These two, remember, they missed most of last season, largely due to injuries, and they only came back at the tail end of it. So both are back, and they have the top signing, the man, Kylian Mbappe. He has already started to prove his worth by scoring in the European Super Cup, and we wait to see how many goals he will score. It is not a question of if, it is a question of how many, because he has already started repaying the investment on him. Then we have to talk about Vinicius Junior, who is a Ballon d'Or contender. He is keen to prove all his doubters wrong, and he is going to be impactful like last season. They have two young stars. That Turkish guy, Hader Güler, who did very well with his national team at the just concluded Euro 2024. Then the Brazilian teenager, Hendrick, who is a maverick. The guy is supremely gifted and is going to come into play too. So Madrid have a squad that is as intimidating as they are on paper and brimming with talent. You know, we have Tchouaméni, we have Bellingham, we have Antonio Rudiger, we have Federico
Camavinga,
and all those other Camavinga, all of them. If you look at it on paper, it is easy to just give the title to them. But Barcelona will not go down with fortified. There's been a managerial change. Hansi Flick has come in for Xavi Hernandez, and Flick is trying to tweak the 4-3-3 formation to a 4-2-3-1 formation. How that will pan out, we don't know yet. But we know that the guys that have gone on injury, they are about to get ready. Frankie de Jong, Gavi, Ronald Araujo, Pedri, they are all coming back. And they were able to buy, even with their gargantuan financial problems, they were able to buy Dani Olmo from Leipzig, who used to be a Barcelona youth player. He's now back. Paul Kobasi, that youngster in the middle of defense, who had a breakthrough last season, is also back. Flick is experimenting with Marc Casado and Matt Bernal in defensive midfield position. He wants to use a double pivot. We don't know whether that will work out yet. But of course, in attack, we can talk about Robert Lewandowski, who seems to be getting his groove back, and also the young star of the moment, Lamine Yamal. Who's that? His dad was stabbed many times this week, but I hope the man gets better. Another player that I must quickly talk about is Paul Victor. Paul Victor is one guy that is doing very well. His younger brother is in the smaller teams, cadet teams, and he has scored a couple of goals. He scored goals against Real Madrid and all the other teams, and he's one man that I think we have to watch. We have to talk about Atletico Madrid in this race because they have made an important marquee signing. Julian Alvarez has left Manchester City and he came to Atletico for big money. They have also added a guy called Alexander Sorloth, who scored 23 goals in the league. He was from Villarreal. He is now there with them. Robin de Normand. Remember Robin de Normand for Spain? That French-born guy who plays for Spain, the defender who won Euro 2024 with Spain, is also in the team. Conor Gallagher has arrived from Chelsea. So we cannot underrate Atletico Madrid this moment. They are a force to reckon with. Girona, of course, they've lost their top striker. Artem Dovbyk has gone to Roma. And then they've also lost Savio to Manchester City. Jan Cuoto has gone to Borussia Dortmund. Alex Garcia has gone to Bayer Leverkusen. But they have some new signings, like Oriol Romeu has come back from Barcelona on loan. And they have been able to bring Donny van de Beek from Manchester United. And Abel Ruiz has joined from Braga. And Mikel is going to use the core of the team who have stayed. Porto, Stuani, Dale Blind, Yangel Herrera, Paulo Gazzaniga, and all those players that stayed. Is going to find a way to blend them with this new arrival so that they can also compete. Of course, Athletic Bilbao, Real Sociedad, Valencia and Sevilla, they are also in the race. There have been managerial changes here and there, but we have an article coming up on our website, and you can read all about that in the article that comes out today.
All right, Mark. Thank you so much for that. Because the article will be coming out soon on our website, which is www.1istv.com. I think if you look at the preview of the games being played so far, I think it was yesterday, La Liga started.
Yes, it started yesterday.
Yeah, some results already coming in. I think a game was played.
Two games, actually.
2 games. That's Athletic Club with Getafe 1-1, and also Girona with Real Betis 1-1.
Yeah, that goes to show you that it's going to be a key competition. Both games ended in draws, and the scorer for Getafe is a Nigerian guy, Chrysanthus Uche. He scored.
Wow, that guy.
Chrysanthus Uche. So he's now with Getafe, and I hope to see more of him. Actually, we have 2 other Nigerians in Sevilla. Kelechi Iheanacho arrived from Leicester City, and also Chidera Ejuke arrived from CSKA Moscow. So Sevilla is also one team that Nigerian fans may want to keep an eye on.
Now, let's look at your game coming up tomorrow. That's Valencia versus Barcelona. It's an away game to Barcelona. What are you thinking about the game?
Yes, the game is a potential. The game is a potential. Well, I wouldn't say outrightly, but the game is a potential banana skin for Barcelona because the season opener, the Joan Gamper Trophy, Barcelona lost 3-0 at home to Monaco. So that got all the alarm bells ringing. Now, what is going on with this team? We thought we had a good preseason. We played AC Milan, Real Madrid, Manchester City, and we had good games. What's happening? So, Hansi Flick came out after the game to assure fans that they are going to see a different Barcelona tomorrow. That the fans should not panic, and all hands are on deck, and the 3 points will come. I am not totally convinced about that because Barcelona are actually slow starters. It's not like in the Pep Guardiola era. They start slowly before they start to gather momentum and find their rhythm. But it is important that they get the 3 points because Real Madrid are going away to Mallorca on Sunday, and that game is very winnable for them, especially with Mbappe now in the squad. They have a potent strike force now with Mbappe and Vinicius Junior and Rodrigo up front, and Bellingham just behind them. So they are going to be a force to reckon with. Barcelona need all those 3 points, and if they don't get it, alarm bells will keep ringing again.
But do you think your coach Flick is going to have a good time in Barcelona? Because I think Barcelona doesn't waste time. They want results.
I think he signed, if I'm correct, he signed a 2-season contract. So for this season and for next season, so by 2026, if he doesn't do well, he should be gone. But one thing that will be key to the success of Flick as Barcelona coach is the players, especially the strikers. If they don't start banging in the goals and start winning games, getting the points, he's not going to last on the job. Probably he will just do a season. And because it's a different terrain for him, this is the first time he's doing anything outside of Germany. And it's Barcelona, an impatient club. The fans are unforgiving. They want results. It's going to be a torrid time. He is going to have some good times, but he is going to have some very torrid time too as well.
All right. Mark, before we wrap up the show, you want to tell us, there's a script you said you want to tell our viewers.
Yeah, I've gone through that. That's what I've gone through.
Oh, you have gone through it. All right.
Yeah.
Now, before we wrap up the show, because I believe it's going to be a great time in La Liga, I just want to tell our viewers as well, we'll be doing some preview and also the review of games as it goes. Is there anything you want to tell viewers before I ask my general question?
Yes, what I would like to tell viewers is that for anybody who can, yes, the English Premier League is the most popular league and the most enjoyable league in the world in terms of how the league is organized. But La Liga too is worth watching. If not all the other clubs, the three top clubs, Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, Barcelona. I think this season, and if I want to throw in Sevilla for the signings they've made. It's worth watching, and please be.
Oh, Sevilla too. They made a good signings. Wow.
They made some good signings, and they let go the likes of Ramos. Sergio Ramos. So they've left, and so I think it's going to be like a 4-horse race for me. So it's going to be exciting, and I want people to watch it.
Well, I think you already almost answered the question I want to ask, which people, sport loving fans always ask is, what's the, how do I put it, La Liga versus English Premier League? Which one is more competitive, or more, let me say, competitive or interesting? Which one is better? Which one is better? That's the question.
My take on it is that I don't think it is a question that anyone can answer outrightly, because it depends on who you ask. Like I said before, the English Premier League is well organized, it is lucrative, and a lot of top players play from there. They play in the league, and it's something, for those who play pools, it's mostly on the English Premier League. I think they have, at the last count, the last time I checked, they have 44 different leagues, including the English Premier League. So in one country, 44 leagues. So you can see how advanced and how technical they are. But when you talk about La Liga, you have to give La Liga a number of. For instance, La Liga is the team that has won the Champions League the most, 20 titles. They have won the most Europa League, 14. They have won the most Super Cup, 16. They have won the most FIFA Club World Cup, 8. And their players have won the most Ballon d'Or awards, 24. They have won the best FIFA Men's Player Award.
Wow,
19.
That's true. That's
19.
true.
And they have also won the most UEFA Men's Player of the Year awards, 12. So you cannot. Real Madrid alone, Real Madrid and Barcelona are accounted for 20 Champions League titles.
Can you imagine?
So that is unbeatable. So you cannot throw La Liga away or dismiss them with a wave of the hand. So it's the only thing that doesn't count in La Liga's favor is that the economy in Spain is bad. You cannot compare it to the one in England. So a player playing in England in an average club compared to an average club in Spain will feel more comfortable in financial terms than this other person in Spain. But when you want to talk about the technicality of the game, the tactics, the finesse that is in football, you will see more of that in Spain than in England. And of course, Spain won Euro 2024.
Can you imagine?
Their women got to the final of the Olympics. Their men won the Olympics. So the results speak for themselves. But people have their preferences, and it's fine.
Fantastic. All right. Why do we have this logo? It was changed sometime ago.
It was actually changed last season. It used to be a yellow, red, blue logo that is circular, and we have LSP, which is the Liga Primera something. So Liga Football Primera. So what happened was that at the end of 2 seasons ago, they brought in they brought in a new sponsor. So the sponsor used to be Banco Santander, which is a bank. Yeah, the Bank of Santander. So that's why it used to be called La Liga Santander for sponsorship reason. But they now brought in EA, Electronic Arts, that company, American company that makes video games. Yeah, EA. So they brought them in, and they are now the new sponsor, and that is why you see that logo there. So they are the new sponsor of La Liga, and the logo has to change.
All right, Mark, it's going to be a fantastic time out in La Liga. I'm ready. I'm loving this. Mark, thank you so much for joining us on this one. Massive love, bro.
You're welcome. Thank you so much, and bye to our fans.
All right, people. Thank you so much. This is Alpha. Me, Mark, and Go this night. Please smash the like on the video. We're just growing. We're just coming up. What are you waiting for? Subscribe to the channel. On the same time when we come back for the review of the game for the weekend. I want to say thank you so much. Bye for now.